Okay, so once you have identified the entities from your requirement document, so now what you should actually do is you should identify the attributes for each entity. For example, disease might have disease name as an attribute, right? So disease also has like first appeared date, right? Okay, so what else attributes? So you will have like symptoms. Okay, then first appearance date, origin. So and also preventive steps. Okay, so these are the attributes ideally. So we'll derive attributes for this. A case will have an ID, right? So case will have a patient ID. So like patient. So case, what are the attributes of case? Case for treatment done. Okay, so when was this admitted first, right? Admission date. Okay, so this is how you actually design your entities and their attributes. So place will have like name of the place. So and also will have like latitude, longitude. Longitude, right? So once you have identified attributes, one thing you should actually identify is so unique identification. So basically what actually uniquely identifies a record in the table. For example, disease. What actually uniquely identifies a disease? Is it the origin? So for example, from China, hundreds of diseases have come. So that cannot identify a disease uniquely, right? So preventive steps, maybe corona and like normal cough also can have same preventive steps, right? So that can't identify the disease uniquely. So name of the disease COVID-19. Yes, it can identify the disease uniquely. But ideally, right? So we won't go for strings for uniquely identifying a record in the database table. So what we do is we will just give one ID for the disease. So for example, COVID-19 is the ID, or SARS-2 is the ID. So we can even have cause. This is the database table. So basically ID is the one which uniquely identifies here. So let us underline one which uniquely identifies here. So cases we have ID, so which uniquely identifies it. So place also, latitude and longitude combination will uniquely identify that place, right? So we have underlined both of them. So even if you want ID for everything, so usual best practice for industry practices is that you add an ID for each of them. Okay.